This video will cover searching within individual journals on the Sport Administration Research Guide. Once you're in the guide, if you scroll down, you'll see this section called Sport Management Journals, and we have a pretty extensive list of journals. Nowadays, you can Google the titles of these journals to get into them and do a search, and a lot of the time it will connect you with Georgia State resources, but it's still kind of spotty sometimes as to whether or not you'll get access to our content. So I made some links for you to go into our resources that we pay for you so that it should recognize you as Georgia State. You have to sign in, but at least it will know to prompt you to sign in. So let's just take a look at a few of these. The first one we'll look at is the Sport Marketing Quarterly. This specific journal is it's in the Sport Discus database. It's indexed there, which is the primary database for your field. And the Sport Discus database, we're looking at it on the EBSCOhost platform. And this matters because different platforms are searched in different ways. So let's just take a look at how this one is searched. You can verify that we are indeed on the page for the Sport Marketing Quarterly Journal. I can just browse this journal by clicking on any of the years on the left and then the volume or the issue for that. And then you can just browse through this and sort of get a sense of the journal itself, see the latest publications. The PDF is right below the title if you want to click in and get access to that PDF. There's you can download that if you'd like. There's also additional options whenever you click into a title. You'll get these options to save to Google Drive, OneDrive, various ways, print and cite, various options on the right there. This is when you're browsing this way, it does look like a pretty complex search, and we're still just looking within this one issue. So I'm going to go back and show you how to search the whole journal if you have maybe a specific topic. We were on this landing page, and there's this option that says search within this publication over here. So I'm going to click that, and it pulls up the basic search box with the specific journal in it. So just click advanced and leave that on the top line. You can do a very simple search, like a single word search. It's probably pretty good in this journal. And then in this case, it only pulled up 45, and you can go through and see if these are relevant for you. Now, I can get this EBSCOhost platform does allow you to get very complex with your searches if you want. And so if you want to do that, I would say just be careful how you use your ands and ors. You'll need to use those Boolean terms, and or. So if you want to get more complex, be sure you leave the Journal of Sport Marketing syntax on that top line. Leave and on the next line, and you can start building out something a little more complex. So, and you can do it pretty quickly. Some of these suggestions are pretty terrible, and they don't even work well in terms of a search strategy. But this one looks pretty good. Branding or brand identity. That looks pretty good. So in this case, I'm searching within the Journal of Sport Marketing, and I'm also searching for any one of these terms. So that's one way to sort of hone in. I got 189. There's a couple of things. I could add another line. Say I want something on, maybe we'll do something on race. This one looks, this looks pretty good. This fourth one here. So I'm going to click that one. So now it's getting complex. Just be sure if you do this that on the second line, it's just about branding, nothing else. It's only about branding. And on the third line, it's only about race. So just keep these consistent and you'll have a good search. So in this case, I only got 4. So this might work for you, or you might decide you want to explore something different. So if I get rid of this, I'm going to go back to my 189. If you look to your left, there's some subjects here. Sometimes you can, if you show more, you can see them all. And sometimes this is helpful because you get this hit list. It's helpful. Maybe I want brand image and advertising, maybe some social media. This can sort of help you hone in with some subtopic areas. And now I only have 37. So not all platforms are going to let you play around with your search so much and hone in on your topic. So let's take a look at some of the others. Let's take a look at Sport Management Review. This is on the Taylor and Francis platform, and it also allows you to just browse into an issue and take a look at it, and you can get the full text access for that as well. There is some search options. If you go to the very top of the page, it does show you you're in the sport management page for this journal. But when you look at the search box, be sure you leave it on this journal. Don't put it on anywhere, because anywhere is all of the Taylor and Francis journal. It's not anywhere in the world. It's not anywhere. It's not searching like full text for this journal. It's actually all the journals on Taylor and Francis. So just leave it at this journal and you'll know you're in Sport Management Review. And then you can just type in, I recommend just doing a simple search for this one. I'm going to try women coaches and see what happens. So I got 252 results. And you can sort of look through there and see whether or not you need to adjust your search to be more relevant or not. The filters on the left are not, they don't give you a lot. So sometimes the date's helpful. Mostly, I think for this platform, just very simple searches within that one journal probably works the best. Let's take a look at another one. Let's try communication in sport. This one's a little bit confusing to me. So we're on the Sage platform now, and the link that I could get to open for you was this page, which tells you a good bit about the journal. And if you want to read it online, you can click read online, and then you can browse if you'd like. You notice this one, the second one is an open access. That's what that little symbol means. That little orange open lock means that's free to the world. The green lock is open. This is not free to the world. This icon means that you have to have a subscription to get this, and it's locked if it's not recognizing that you have that subscription. So it is working for me. Sometimes it'll show locked even though it says Georgia State up here, and it'll prompt you to log in. So it can be a little bit confusing because sometimes you have to log into your institution. But once you're in, it should recognize you and hopefully give you proper access. But let me know if you have any trouble. If I just click into this first one, you get to see the article itself, and you should also be able to download the PDF as long as it's included. It looks like this one is. So we're good there. This similar kind of thing in terms of searching the journal itself. There is beside the Sage Journals icon, I guess you could say, is the search box, and it says search this journal, so be sure you leave it there. Don't search all journals in Sage. Search this journal, and you should be good to go. They also oops, I didn't mean to click that. There we go. Also, they do have an advanced search option. Let's try the race the race topic. See, it doesn't give you all of those wonderful options that the EBSCO product does, but I'll just try race and see if I get any good results. I got 359. So that's one way to just do a very simple search, and they have the advanced as well, but also not as robust as that EBSCO platform. This is what we have to work with for this journal. So you should be able to get the full text PDF most of the time. If for any reason you can't get the full text PDF for an article and it's prompting you to pay for that article, don't pay. You can use our interlibrary loan service. I have gotten articles from them same day, but the turnaround time is typically 24 to 48 hours. So this is a free service for you. If you click into this, you just sign in with your campus ID and password. The first time you do it, it asks you a lot of questions just to set up your account, and then after that, it's pretty quick in terms of you only have to do that account setup once, and then it's just a campus ID login. So let me know if you have any questions about how to do this or searching or have any trouble getting to the full text PDFs. I would be happy to help. My name's Denise, and you can email me here, or it's denisegeorge@gsu.edu.